I have made some bad mistakes in my time, but that's the breaks, and I'll bet I've had way more fun than you.
Okay, hello, welcome back again. Today we got another Tandy Leather Company project. It's a pocket saver kit number 4135. Originally sold for $2.78 way back in the day. Probably quite a bit more than that now. So let's dump out the bag and see what we got inside here. Okay, as always, we've got our instruction sheet, and inside here we've got the leather lacing to lace it up with, and it comes in 4 pieces. There's the backing, there's an interior piece, there's a needle stuck in here, and then there's this piece of clear plastic with a piece over it, another piece of leather, and allows it to be worn as an ID badge also. I don't know if I'll be using it as an ID badge, but I will put this in here just for the heck of it because it seems like a lot of fun to try and make that. So, let's get started. First thing we need to do is glue this window in place like this. Okay, we've got some contact cement here. So we'll just... Okay, we'll apply a little cement around the edge. Should be more than enough for our needs. And we'll place it here without interfering with any of the lace holes. There we go. Now we'll put something on it to help it dry nice and flat. Come back to this in about an hour. Okay, it's been about an hour or more, so we'll take this apart. Hopefully we didn't glue it down, and we didn't. Thank goodness for that. Now we're going to use our instructions and use a simple saddle stitch to put this all together. So I'm going to start right here in the center of the bottom. So let's get this started. And even up our 2 ends for the thread. Okay, so let's just hold this here with a couple clamps. And now we'll start our threading. Okay, here we go. We're down to the last few stitches. We'll finish up here. Now we're back to where we started, so rather than go over them, I'm just going to go in and then come out between the 2, or actually 3 pieces, and do the same with the other needle. Kind of tricky when there's 3 pieces like this. Okay. So now we've got it between the leather pieces, so now we'll just tie a knot in it. Now let's trim off the excess. Okay, so what we got here, we've got something simple, something easy, and all I really need it for is to put my pencils in on my lathe station because I keep losing all my pencils. So now I'm going to hot glue this to the lathe cart and I'll be done. So there it is in place. Now there's somewhere to put my pencils. Thanks for watching.